All right, don't mind the sheep in the background. I'm actually working and living in a farm right now, but that doesn't matter. So this video is going to be really quick for those of you who are in this intermediate kind of lesson. You are familiar with Ingon. I said that in the beginning series. So this is just going to continue off from where the expressions with Ingon came. So let's talk about this expression, Ingon ni ani or Ingon ni ana. So it translates to roughly something like this or like that, okay? Especially it's a very helpful fixed expression where you can express yourself in a manner of just wanting to be vague in general and not really specific. The examples will show it. So ingon ni ani or ingon ni ana can roughly translate to something like this or like that when you're describing things. So for example, like this, like that, it's either this, like kind of like this or kind of like that, where you show somebody the way of doing something, okay? So it's like this or like that in the way of doing something or an action or something like that. So a lot of times this ingon ni ani or ingon ni ana, this expression is said so fast that it's just kind of like condensed into one word. I wrote down here on the top, right, ingon ni ani or ni ana, the full form, ingon ni ani, ingon ni ana, right? You can shorten ingon ni ani to just ingon ani, right? Ingon ani, right? Or you can even shorten that to something that's more like an ingani, right? Ingani, okay, ingani. So this is just the deletion of this last syllable and the deletion of this first syllable. Ingani or ing ana, right? Ingon ni ani, ingon ni ana. And these are the examples that can help clarify and kind of help you. So using this is going to help you articulate yourself or express yourself more if you don't really know how to express a certain action, right? So the first sentence we have, well, it's part of a sentence, but the first one we have is muraging ani nga blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is a first clause because if you notice that we have this nga here, right, this nga that connects another clause. Remember, this nga acts like that translates into something of that or that which, right? Muraging ani nga blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this first clause, muraging ani, means more of, you can kind of guess it. I mean, at this point, I don't need to explain it because you already understand it. So muraging ani nga blah, 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 blah. I can use this fixed expression to translate something like, okay, it's kind of like this, that, blah, 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 right? Muraging ani nga blah, 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 okay? Whatever you want to express yourself. So that's a good way to start. The next sentence, right, we have is, oo, kana, ingana lang, right? Oo, kana, ingana lang. So it translates to something of like, yes, that, right? And notice how kana is written in the absolutive case, all right? Oo, kana, ingana lang, right? So yes, that, just like that only, okay? Just like that. Yes, that, just like that. Oh, right? So, oo kana, ingana lang. Yes, that, just like that. Why is this written in the absolutive case, right? You can answer that question already. And ingana lang is just written in the ergative. Again, this is a fixed, oops, the glare is there. This is a fixed expression, okay? It's a fixed expression, right? That's why it's always going to be written in the ergative case, right? Ingon ni ani, ingon ni ana. You'll never see this written as ingon kani, ingon kana. No, it's always written in that ergative. So why is it written in the ergative? Because you're trying to describe something, right? And what was that something? That something was written in the focus, the absolutive case. So it makes sense that that something that you're trying to describe is written in the absolutive case, and you're writing it in the ergative case to describe it, because your main focus is still that absolutive case topic. All right, so this is that perfect example. Yes, that. I don't know what that was, but it's that, okay? And that is written in the absolutive, while the fixed expression is written in the ergative, where you're going to explain it. It's important, but it's not as important as this whatever absolutive case or whatever that thing that we were talking about, that whatever that was, okay? That. So again, for this one, you can also shorten it. Oo, na. Ingana lang. See that na is the short form of that kana. So they both are. Why? Because the shortened form of ni ana is ana. So that's how you can distinguish it, okay? But that's very elementary. You should already know that by now. The next one we have is ang bibi, ingani bitaw. Hand it to me. It's like this, duh, right? Hand it to me. It's like this. And then the next one is ayoging ana, sige na, right? Ayoging ana, sige na. Don't be like that. Come on. Don't be like that. Come on. That's a pretty easy like that. It's a pretty easy one to translate. I guess that's very common that you can kind of use. Don't be like that. Don't be like this. Ayoging ana, ayoging ani. Ayoging ani nga. So if you add that nga again, ayoging ani nga, blah, 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 blah. You can add more to that fixed expression. Don't be like this, that, blah, 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 right? And the last one we have is sigigsiag, this is actually wrong. There you go. Yeah, that didn't sound, okay. So this one's better, yeah. Because I put two ogs and that's wrong. So sigigsiag ing ani, ing ana. This he keeps being like this, being like that, or she keeps being like this, being like that. Sigisiag ing ani, ing ana, right? So this person's always like this or like that, blah, 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 right? So can't make up their mind, is always doing this, always confused, like, you know, like all over the place, right? You have no direction. You're always like this, like that. Sigisiag ing ani, ing ana. So those are really just good ways to help express yourself using this phatic expression, right? I say phatic because it's a fixed expression, right? It's a fixed expression. You will never see ingon with the kani kana. You will see it with this fixed expression of the ergative forms of kani and kana, right? And that's where we get like this, like that. So hopefully this video can help you